Hi, this is Bob Barr bringing you yet another edition of Bob Barr's Laws of the Universe, sponsored by, you know it, Liberty Guard. The law about which we're going to be speaking today is law number 97, which says, talk may be cheap, but in the United States Senate, when they're paying with our tax dollars, it can get mighty expensive very quickly. And just looking at the last month or so in the United States Senate, it's very clear that they're using a lot of our money very quickly for very little. You might be happy, for example, to know that just over the last month, the Senate has spent time discussing, debating, and passing a number of resolutions, Senate resolutions, such as designating July 2021 as the, quote, American Grown Flower and Foliage Month, close quote. Then you might know that the Senate has spent time passing resolutions congratulating the Milwaukee Bucks, the Tampa Bay Lightning, the Hutchinson Community College Blue Dragons. I have nothing against the Hutchinson Community College Blue Dragons, but when you look at what the Senate should be doing, and yet they're taking time passing resolutions about the National Day of the American Cowboy and Plastic Pollution Action Month and so forth, it becomes a little bit disturbing. I mean, the legislative branch itself gets about $4.2 billion of taxpayer money each year to fund its operations, including discussions in the Senate about all of these resolutions about National Blueberry Month, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Yet if you look at one of the most important business items that the Senate should be considering, they are strangely silent. So, for example, right now, the Senate should be right in the middle of hotly debating a number of the 13 appropriations bills that fund every agency, office, and component of the federal government, including that $4.2 billion for the legislative branch. But as of now, not a single one of those 13 appropriations bills has received any action at all in the U.S. Senate. Has not even been passed by any of the committees that have jurisdiction over these appropriations bills. What's likely to wind up happening is a situation that has become distressingly familiar to all of us who follow these issues in Washington. And that is because the House and the Senate, that is the Congress, are unable year after year after year to agree, as the Budget Act requires them to pass those appropriations bills, those 13 appropriations bills that fund the entire federal government. What they wind up doing is cobbling together all of these fundings, all of these bills. They lump it all together in an omnibus appropriations resolution, a continuing resolution. And things just keep going on and on and on. 1.5 trillion, 1.6 trillion, who's counting? Yet at the end of the day, we have National Blueberry Month and National Cowboy Month, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Milwaukee Bucks heartily congratulated by the Senate. Isn't it wonderful to know how all of that money that we, the taxpayers of the United States, are giving to our senators to bloviate about all of this stuff and yet neglecting to debate substantively what they really should be debating. Isn't it a wonderful commentary on how our system of government operates? So keep in mind as you follow these issues, because you're paying for them as well as I am, Bob Barr's Laws of the Universe, law number 97, that talk may be cheap, but in the U.S. Senate, when they're paying with your tax dollars, it gets mighty expensive very quickly. Thank you for being with us today, and we look forward to being with you again on the next edition of Bob Barr's Laws of the Universe. This is Bob Barr, and I'd like to thank you for having checked out our program here today. We appreciate your support, your participation, and encourage you to go to libertyguard.org to learn more about our programs and also to help support to further individual freedom and fight against government abuse. One of the ways, but not the only way we do this, is through Bob Barr's Laws of the Universe, but through many, many other programs in support of individual liberty and against government abuse. So please remember to join us. Go to libertyguard.org and join us once again for Bob Barr's Laws of the Universe. Thank you.